What is your
No, we
position
don't
now?
have. The story is that the head of the council, Michel, made a proposal yesterday about how much money should be paid in from the national economies. And it was rejected by a new group which was just formed prior to that meeting, the F4, that the richest guys, anyway, in the European Union. And they reacted immediately that the proposal, it's not acceptable, and they made an offer 1.0. And as I respond to that this morning, the Friends of Cohesion, which is 17 countries and prime ministers, met together and we made a proposal, made a counter offer to that. And we said that one is not acceptable. If we would like to have an ambitious Europe based on ambitious budget, the pay-in must be at least 1.3 or close to that, because that was the figure proposed by the parliament. So the distance between 1 and 1.3 is very big. I don't think that it could be overbridged, just one negotiation this afternoon. So miracle is always in the air, especially in Brussels, but we are very far from a realistic possibility to make a deal. We are called upon just now. The V4 is meeting now with Emmanuel Macron and Angela Merkel, and then at 4 o'clock there is a final attempt to overbridge that distance.
Are you worried by the rule of law, the conditionality of the rule of law?
We are discussing now how to pay in and what should be paid in. The rule of law will be very last period of the dispute.
Ha az 1%-osok engednek, akkor az 1,3% is módosítható?
We are negotiating. So it's very difficult negotiation, but they are good ones, because parallel with the money, we dispute the future of Europe. So how ambitious Europe we would like to have? Because it's obvious that if we would like to maintain Europe, we need an internal market. Internal market has two pillars. First is agriculture, second is cohesion funds. If you would like to create something more like digitalization, green, defense, and so on, if we are ambitious, we need ambitious budget when we pay in as well. So now it's a complicated dispute about the figure and the vision about the future mission and function of Europe. So it's very difficult, but a very good dispute.
The rule of law mechanism.
Sorry?
The rule of law mechanism.
Very end. We are very beginning at this time.
Will you need another summit, Prime Minister?
Sorry?
Will you need another summit to decide this?
It depends on the head of the council, very likely.
Is that the vision of the
Sorry?
proposal? The big Europe, is that your vision?
We need a strong Europe. So if you would like to have a strong Europe, let's invest into it. That's the Hungarian position. The French and the Germans behaving responsibly as big countries regularly behave. So they try not to belong to any camp, because finally somebody should manage the compromise. That's the job of the big guys.
With that compromise?
Sorry?
Would you be okay with that compromise?
We will see. We haven't got a good figure up to now. So the figures should come together with the vision about the European Union. So it's impossible to have an ambitious Europe with the same money as we have had in the previous 7 years, because now we have to have extra missions like defense, better border guard, industrial policy, digitalization, climate issue, artificial intelligence. So we would like to get new missions for the European Union, but new missions request some new sources. First, we have to clarify one principle which is not clarified yet. It's very sensitive. So the difficulty is now that the poor countries pay in more in terms of GNI per capita than the rich countries, than 5 rich countries. So if there is no justice as the basis of the budget, it's impossible to have a stable budget. So that's the Hungarian principle. So what I'm arguing in favor is not the Hungarian figure first. What I'm arguing is fairness. And poor countries cannot pay more in terms of GDP per capita than the rich countries, which is simply unfair. So we have to find a fair basis for the budget. Na és most el kell mennem, mert tárgyalnom kell.
Michel.